The Native Americans who first came and set eyes on these lakes and mountains encountered a vast wilderness, an entire continent that still lay wild and free. These Native Americans believed that the greatest natural wonders belonged to no one. They belonged to all. Over 100 years ago, these treasured places were protected for eternity, for everyone. And the national parks were born.
Conrad says, go slowly. Listen for those who came before.
The first people here had no idea what they'd find. The adventure is stepping into the unknown. Conrad Anker is a world-famous climber and a national parks ambassador.
Think I got everything I need to shoot up there, Dad? Looks good.
During semester break, Conrad always takes his stepson, Max Lowe, on a climbing trip through the parks. Their family friend, Rachel Pohl, comes along.
Let's roll.
Yellowstone. The land sits over the molten fury of the largest supervolcano on Earth. Each year, over 2 million visitors are carried back in time. Heat-loving bacteria create the vibrant colors. Over half of the geysers on this planet are here. Yellowstone is a place where you can feel the beating heart of the planet and gaze into its eye. From this beating heart, great rivers flow out to all corners of the continent.
In past trips, we've rafted down these
In the Great River valleys, Native Americans hunted and gathered. At Chaco Canyon in New Mexico, they built a thriving city. If you listen, you can still hear their voices on the wind.
We're heading north towards Wyoming and another Native American icon.
The Lakota Sioux revere a 1,000-foot monolith called Devil's Tower. Here, they pass down stories of powerful spirits and giant, terrifying bears. The national parks protect land and animals, too. The threatened prairie dogs are safe here.
Whenever my head starts to hurt, Before it goes from bad to feeling worse, I turn off my phone, I get down low and put my hands in the dirt. I try to stop the
Prairie dogs have a highly developed vocabulary, which includes specific warning calls for each predator. It's the females who sound the alarm.
and put my feet in the grass. I'm going back to the earth. I'm going back to the earth. I'm going back to work. I'm going back to the earth.
And flip it.
You're not helping Max.
Max and Conrad are amazing climbers.
Okay,
Get back on there.
so hard.
Come on, you gotta take that dip.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Oh, now you're just showing off. Fall off already, so I can try.
Max!
The Native Americans believe there's a solemn power here. They tie prayer flags on the trees.
Columns are said to be claw marks made by the giant bear. And we're trying to climb those claw marks.
The claw marks are massive crystals of rock formed in the heart of a volcano. The rest of the volcano has eroded away.
It's very slippery. It's really deceiving.
Devil's Tower sits like a lightning rod up on the Wyoming highlands. Not a good place in a storm.
Lightning! We're going down!
From Wyoming
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go, change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People, I can't stand them. They don't want me to change, keep me with.
The team plans the rest of the summer.
Came up through Colorado, the Devil's Tower, and then we're gonna go through Yellowstone to Glacier National Park, across the Great Divide, down to Redwood National Park.
Redwood National Park in California shelters the tallest trees on the planet. But these ancient survivors, some 2,000 years old, are now as vulnerable as a field of wildflowers.
focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Graceful groves almost didn't survive an onslaught 150 years ago. "95% of the redwood forest was felled for lumber. In the western states, scientists who study trees understand that in order to thrive, forests, large and small, all depend on fire. Many conifers seal their cones with resin, which must burn away before the seeds can germinate. Out of the ashes springs new life. Here at Yosemite Valley, trees are born in fire. Wild nature needs protectors. 120 years ago, the fiercest of those protectors was John Muir, a poet of nature.
The sun shines not on us, but in us. The rivers flow not past, but through us. Break away once in a while and wash your spirit clean.
Muir loved Yosemite Valley, but he couldn't stop it from being destroyed by loggers, ranchers, and developers. But then his passionate articles and sketches caught the eye of a powerful man. In 1903, President Theodore Roosevelt visited Muir in Yosemite, where they camped for 3 days. The president had good reason to treasure wilderness. When Roosevelt was 25, his mother and his wife fell ill. They both died on the same day. He wrote, "The light has gone out of my life." He took his grief out into the wilderness, where he discovered nature's power to heal. He never forgot it. Their camping trip saved America's natural wonders. Muir and Roosevelt crystallized a sweeping vision for the first unified system of national parks anywhere on Earth. Slowly, the idea caught on. National Park Service lands now encompass an area 3 times the size of England. These 400 sites range from Yosemite to the volcanoes in Hawaii. Niagara Falls in the east, the Channel Islands of California, Kings Canyon, Death Valley, arguably the hottest place on Earth. From the caverns in the south to the spires of Monument Valley, Arizona. From the Grand Tetons of Wyoming to Acadia in Maine. These lands became your lands. Lake Powell, Yellowstone, Crater Lake, Oregon, the deepest lake in the nation. The National Mall in Washington, D.C., where cherry blossoms chase away the winter. New York City. Here, Teddy Roosevelt is memorialized near Central Park. And a proud lady standing in New York Harbor extends a welcome to all. Bird life thrives in Florida's Everglades, but it wasn't always so. Ladies' hats were once decorated with elaborate feathers. By 1900, plume hunters were killing over 5 million birds a year. But then, local women's clubs, in the spirit of John Muir, fought to form the Everglades National Park and end this outrage. This is once again a safe place, even for a baby Godzilla. These lands are their lands too.
Nothing better than waking up from a nap to an ice cream bar.
We're traveling across the country, from Death Valley, past the Hoover Dam and Lake Mead, and straight into Utah.
Utah has 13 national park locations, which is precisely why I choose to live here. In Bryce Canyon, rainwater seeps into the rock. The water freezes in the winter. The ice expands, shattering the rock into a fantasia of spires called hoodoos. The spires reveal layers of time stacked up in the rocks. Below the base, you're running with dinosaurs, and up through the Cenozoic to the dawn of mankind.
John Muir said, "Get close to nature's heart. Listen." We all get such different things out of the parks.
On their perpetual road trip, their friend Eric Porter takes them to just outside the park, where the wind has left its fingerprint on the sandstone, creating a playground for all to enjoy.
Just happened. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. My neighbors compete to see who can put up more blinding lights. The kids all wish away the month 'cause they want presents in sight. This year had me so mad, I've been bad, got coal that is sitting under my tree. I think that my Christmas has died. This is not
Conrad is a hero to me. On one extreme climb in the Himalayas, Conrad's party was hit by a terrible avalanche. He lost his best friend, Alex Lowe.
Alex Lowe is my father, and your parents are your entire world. So my world kind of just turned off for a while. Conrad came into our lives months after because he was a close friend of our families. And through that shared grieving, I think we kind of came together. It was nice to have that father figure back in my life. And going on these amazing adventures and going to these wild places and taking me with him has been an amazing gift.
The whole universe flying through space with other stars, all singing and shining as one, appears as an infinite storm of beauty. Here, nature may heal and give strength to body and soul.
Over the years, on these trips with Max and Conrad, I have had some unforgettable experiences. Like in Katmai National Park in Alaska, where young brown bears were learning from their mother the art of catching salmon. Or not.
For the youngsters, it can take a while. Older brothers know a few tricks. And it's frustrating. This year, the team finishes up with a winter trip over semester break. Above Wisconsin in upper Michigan is Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore.
At the edge of Lake Superior, now frozen solid, is the East Channel Lighthouse. Normally where we're skiing is open water. But we're here to climb frozen waterfalls. It's really nice having Ryan Hudson join us. Ryan climbed ice with us last year in Alaska.
Ice climbing is very special to Conrad. It's his idea of heaven.
A storm moves in, and it turns colder. 20 degrees below zero. Conrad loves it.
It's so cold that the steel ice picks can shatter. I place ice screws to secure the rope for Rachel and the team.
My hands are so cold. Okay.
In the extreme cold, with her hands above her heart, Rachel's fingers shut down.
I can't. Help.
Later, Rachel's eye for beauty catches what the others.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up, I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. The pain makes it real, I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and feel. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost, I feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this drive it kills, and it gives me
President Theodore Roosevelt said those words over a century ago, and it's in that same spirit Subaru, along with the National Park Service and the National Parks Conservation Association, ask for your help. Millions of people from all over the world visit our extraordinary parks every year. However, this popularity results in an incredible amount of waste, ending up in our nation's landfills. Fortunately, with the environmental expertise of Subaru, the passion of the park's employees, and you, we have a real chance to solve this significant issue. To see how you can help the Subaru National Park Zero Landfill Initiative, visit Subaru.com/nationalparks.